become the first person to die of the virus in Australia after contracting it on the Diamond Princess cruise ship. This as 2 new cases are confirmed in New South Wales and Victoria overnight. This brings the total number of infected people nationwide to 28. The fear factor sending shoppers into a frenzy, stripping shelves at supermarkets as they prepare for the worst. And as the virus continues to spread rapidly around the world, the Australian government could soon be forced to widen its travel ban. We have special coverage this morning with reporters across the country. First to Kelly Hayward in Perth, where 78-year-old James Kwan is being remembered as a devoted family man and travel pioneer after being named as the first Australian to die from coronavirus. Kelly, his wife has also contracted the virus.
Unfortunately so, Tracy. She is here at Sir Charles Gardner Hospital in Perth. She's currently being kept in a negative pressure room and in a stable condition. She will be moved to the intensive care unit if her condition worsens. Now, she did issue a statement yesterday despite contracting the virus, saying, "My husband passed away peacefully knowing that his family loves him." Now, her husband, 78-year-old James Kwan, was the first Australian to die from coronavirus. He was flown from the Diamond Princess cruise in Japan to Howard Springs facility where he was diagnosed with the virus. He was then brought back here, and 10 days after being diagnosed, he passed away in the ICU unit in the early hours of yesterday morning. Now, it is very scary. Our health department here is warning us that this is just the first of it. We are being warned for more cases here in WA, but it certainly is a very tough time for Teresa and her family.
Indeed it is. Kelly, thank you. Now to today's Sydney reporter Gabrielle Boyle, who's at Westmead Hospital where a number of people are in quarantine. Gabby, 2 women tested positive after arriving home from Iran.
Yeah, that's right, Tracy. A really worrying situation with 2 more people testing positive to the coronavirus, the first of whom, a woman in her 50s. She is the 6th confirmed case here in New South Wales. She arrived back here in Australia on the 23rd of February. She'd been in Iran, and when she arrived back here in Australia, she presented as unwell. That's when those tests were run, and she was found to be carrying the coronavirus. She has been treated by doctors, and people that were sitting around her on that aeroplane have also been informed about the situation, so they'll be on the lookout for any symptoms of the coronavirus as well. In Victoria, we've also had another case, and that brings the number of cases there to 9. A young woman also home from Iran. She's been quarantined in her family home after being released from hospital. Tracy, these 2 latest cases come as we're seeing food and supplies stockpiled. They're racing off the shelves in some Sydney supermarkets as people race to prepare themselves for a larger outbreak of the coronavirus. It really gives us some insight into exactly how worried people are about the coronavirus, that they're stockpiling food and supplies in their own homes. Certainly a very worrying situation for some Sydney-siders and some families. Tracy?
It certainly is, Gabby. Thank you. I want to bring in now Mackenzie Colohan on the Gold Coast. Mackenzie, our tourism industry has taken a massive hit.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, that's right. The impact of the coronavirus on the tourism sector has been severe. Here on the Gold Coast alone, operators are predicting the outbreak has already cost them north of $500 million, and that number is climbing every day. The upcoming Easter school holidays are going to provide some much-needed relief, but the Queensland government isn't taking any chances. They've recently rolled out a $2 million television ad campaign to try and encourage Aussies to holiday here and boost domestic tourism numbers. But of course, we've recently had another confirmed case over the weekend, a 63-year-old beautician who's also believed to have contracted the virus while holidaying in Iran. That's prompted the federal government to extend that travel ban, which has already been in place for China, to Iran. But Tracy, this morning there are growing calls for that restrictions to be extended also to Italy, which has had already more than 1,200 confirmed cases and 29 deaths.